Hello and a very warm welcome. You're watching Exclusive with me, Kritsween Walia. We start with the latest we're tracking from Karnataka on how Minister Shivanand Patil has stoked a massive controversy with his remarks that farmers wish for droughts every year because they know that during droughts loans are waived. The statement has triggered a massive political sparring with the BJP gunning for Siddaramaiah's minister and branding him anti-farmer. Protests have also erupted against the state minister in Chamrajnagar, with farmers seen demonstrating with Shivanand Patil's posters and tearing them apart. Amid mounting criticism, Shivanand Patil remained defiant and blamed the BJP instead for his comments taking a political turn. Let's listen into what he'd said initially and then his comments while taking on the BJP.
ಇನ್ನ ರೈತರಿಗೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ ಆಸೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಮಗನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಬರಗಾಲ ಬೀಳಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸಾಲ ಮನ್ನಾ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಹಂಗ ಬಯಸಬಾರ್ದು. ಅದ್ರಾಗೇನು ನೀವು ಬ್ಯಾಡ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3-4 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ತಿ ಬಂದೇ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಆದ್ರೂ ಈ ಸರ್ತಿ ಬಂದದ್ದು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯನೂ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ, ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಲೋನಿಗೆ, ಮಧ್ಯಮ ಅವಧಿ ಲೋನಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಬಡ್ಡಿ ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ. ಇನ್ನು ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ರು ಸಾಲನೇ ಸೂಟು ಬಿಟ್ಟಾರೆ, ನಿಮಗೇನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ರೈತರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ನನಗೆ ಇವ್ರು ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ರೈತರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅದು ಒಂದು ಅಪರಾಧ. ರೈತರ ಹಿತ ಆಗಬೇಕಂತ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಹಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಿ ಜೆ ಪಿಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಸಹಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಟಾರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ 28 ಗೆಲ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೋತ ಹೊಂಟಾದ್ರೆ, ಗೆಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಕುರ್ಚಿ ಕೂಡ ತೆಗಿತಾನೆ ಮೋದಿ. ಅದೇ ಕಾರಣ 100% ಬೇರೆ.
Well, Shivanand Patil is no stranger to controversy. In September itself this year, he triggered a massive controversy with another remark on farmers. He had said that farmer suicides in the state had gone up after the state government hiked compensation for such suicidal deaths.
2023 ಅದೇ ರೇಷಿಯೋನಲ್ಲಿದೆ, 500, 600, 500, 600. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆತ್ಮಹತ್ಯೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋರು ಬರೀ 84 ಜನ ಏನೋ ಸಿಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಈಗ FIR ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನೀವು ರೈತರ ಆತ್ಮಹತ್ಯೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪರಿಗಣನೆಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಪ್ಪು ನಿಮ್ಮದು. ನೋಡಿ, ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದು, ಈ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಿವಿಧ ಕಾರಣಗಳಿಂದ ಆತ್ಮಹತ್ಯೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಲವ್ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಕೇಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆತ್ಮಹತ್ಯೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಆತ್ಮಹತ್ಯೆ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೊಡೋನು. ನಾನು ಆತ್ಮಹತ್ಯೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ದುರಾಸೆ ನನ್ನ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿರ್ತದೆ. ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನು FSL ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಬರೋವರೆಗೆ ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡದೆ ಹೋದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮದು ತಪ್ಪು ನಂದು ತಪ್ಪಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಆ ರೀತಿ ವರದಿ ಮಾಡೋದು.
The BJP has called Patil a repeat offender and has sought his apology for remarks it claims belittles the plight of farmers and their hardships. JDS also condemned Patil's remarks and advised him to speak on such sensitive matters with great caution and restraint.
The minister, Shri Shivanand Patil, has lost his mind. Time and again, he's been giving anti-farmer statement. And earlier he had made a statement, for the sake of money, the farmers are committing suicide. Now he is telling the farmers are awaiting for the natural disaster or for the drought so that they can get some kind of loan waiver or other benefit from the government. Is completely gone mad and is insulting, humiliating the farmers. I think he is not fit to continue in the position as a minister for his irresponsible statements. The Congress government in the state of Karnataka, time and again it has been anti-farmer.
Interestingly, some within Congress also acknowledged that the comments were in bad taste and agreed that Shivanand Patil should apologize for the same. However, Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar sought to distance himself, saying he's not aware of the context in which such a comment was made.
Absolutely wrong. You should apologize, and that's not the way you see a crisis. And that's not the stand of the government. Our government is the most sympathetic towards the farmers. In the last government also, we did waive off their loans. We created a lot of Krishi Honda kind of programs to help them. And our government will stand with that program again. And we will see to it that farmers in Karnataka gets all the support and encouragement from the Karnataka government.
Let's quickly open this up with BJP spokesperson T. Sankirtha and political analyst Pankaj Sharma. Mr. Sharma, Mr. Rizwan Arshad, of course, admits that Mr. Patil should come out and offer an apology. Would you today agree that this was an insensitive remark, perhaps made at the wrong time?
No. I don't think it needs any apology, because those who are habitual to give ugly twists to everything are on their job again. While saying that the farmers wish for drought so that their loans are waived, Karnataka minister was actually trying to put before us how unprotected, how vulnerable the farmer community is, how abundant, how friendless they feel about themselves. That is the reality. Rather than realizing the deep sentiments of Minister Shivanand Patil, there are malicious elements who are blaming him, saying he has insulted farmers. In reality, this impish lot of sadists are insulting the farmers. Shivanand was telling the farmers that government providing them
but
with
why
free
give
water
room to
for
anyone to
irrigation.
misinterpret your statements, and why will someone interpret it in any other way if Mr. Patil, a minister in the Karnataka government, comes out to say that farmers wish for drought year after year because their loans are waived? How else will one read it?
See, because they want to score the political points. I'm telling you, he was telling the farmers that government is providing you with free water for irrigation, free electricity, and you should also do your bit and not feel hopeless and wish for the drought. That is the actual thing. Why to criticize him for this? He was actually indicating about the plight of the farmers. How do they feel? That is the basic thing.
Okay, statements have been misinterpreted. Mr. T. Sankirtha, the BJP is using it as a political ammunition against the BJP, is not reading into the entire context. Why should he come out with an apology?
Firstly, the farmers of Karnataka they are in a very bad state, and the plight of farmers has not been addressed at all. The Congress government has blatantly gone and stopped the Kisan Samman, which was given by the BJP government, the 4,000 rupees per year per farmer, which was given along with the 6,000 rupees from the center, has been stopped. The Vidya Siri program, the scholarship for the farmer students, has been stopped. The many other schemes are also not been done, and they go to such an extent and lie to the people of Karnataka that we have announced 5,000 crore compensation for the severe drought that Karnataka is facing, which is supposed to be a lie. Secondly, they have announced only 2,000 rupees per hectare as compensation for the drought hit people of Karnataka, and not even a single rupee has been reached. Over and above all this, the minister is so insensitive and goes to the extent of insulting the farmers. This is the second time in a row. First, he says they commit suicide for the purpose of compensation.
No, but Mr. Pankaj says, and rightly so, Mr. Sankirtha, that he did say you should not wish for such a thing. That yes, farmers do have a tendency to think like that, but they should not wish for such a thing. So he's not trying to manifest on that, possibility, that mentality.
There is one thing. Whenever the Congress government comes, we face severe drought. I don't know why. And the people also face very large set of hardships the people of Karnataka face. And over and above all this, he goes to such an extent and still again tells that farmers wish for drought. Is this a sensitive statement? Let him be more cautious.
Okay, while the context may have been different, Mr. Pankaj, the words used were wrong. And he eventually ended up sounding insensitive to the interests of the farmers. And like Mr. Sankirtha is pointing out, it's not the first such comment he's made. We just played out the reaction he'd given out in public domain in September this year itself with regards to farmer suicides.
See, insensitivity was there when the farmers had to sit on the streets in winters, summers, during rains, on the streets for the whole 1 year. Nobody listened to them for 1 year. That was insensitivity. Here is a minister who is advising them not to be hopeless and wish for the drought, because government is trying to support them in every way possible. So why to twist whatever he has said? That is, just
first he says-
distorting things.
First, he says, that the farmers' suicides had gone up ever since the government started providing compensation for the same. Then he starts saying, a few months into the same comment, that farmers are now wishing for drought because their loans are waived. So it most certainly is not showing the farmers, at least in the state of Karnataka, in good light, sir. And that's why these remarks are being called insensitive.
What BJP government was doing when it was in the power? What did they do for the farmers? Now this government has taken over a few months back. Let them give some time. And if he is indicating, as I have told you, if he is indicating about the plight of the farmers, he's showing his sensitiveness to solve their problems.
Is he focused on the plight of the farmers, or is he trying to say that this is what the farmers actually wish for? Because what he said does indeed show the farmers in poor light.
No, he's advising them not to wish for these things because government is there to take care of them. So he's saying that don't be hopeless and don't wish for these things, that we should have
in
drought.
Sending out that message, in urging the farmers community not to be hopeless, he's also talking about how this is what they're wishing for, that they're wishing for drought year after year because their loans end up getting waived. But Mr. Sanketa, quickly respond to Mr. Pankaj's clarification.
See, I wanted to tell you, the Congress, whenever the Congress comes to power, we face severe drought, and they are very badly managing the drought, and the farmers are always kept in dark, and no compensation has still been paid to the farmers. More on about that, this represents the feudalistic and capitalistic mindset of the Congress. If bigotry had a face, I think this government is the face of bigotry. So my dear friend analyst is asking what the BJP did when it was in power. I would like to tell him, in my opening remark itself, I told the Kisan Samman, the central government used to give 6,000 and the state government has added another 4,000, and 10,000 was given as a stipend to the farmers. Why is the 4,000 stopped now? When we ask these questions in the assembly, there is no answer from the Krishi minister. Secondly, and the compensation, when we were in power, we gave 25,000 per hectare as compensation for drought hit places. Now, not even 2,000 rupees, which is announced, is gone to the account of the farmer.
Well, you're saying there is no money,
there is no
Pankaj
development.
Says that's the exact assurance that Mr. Patil was sending out to the farmers. It's an example that he was trying to give, that they should not wish for the worst, that the Siddaramaiah government is with them. The BJP says this is his anti-farmer mindset, and the Chief Minister must call it out. Gentlemen, that's all the time we have. Thank you for joining us this evening. We need to head into a very quick break.